Good afternoon, students. This is G. Bhimaraju. So today we are going to discuss a problem on simply supported beam carrying UDL entire span. Determine maximum slope and deflection by moment area method. So the problem is a simply supported beam SSB beam of span 4 meters carries a UDL of 10 kilonewton per meter over the entire span So calculate that is determine calculate maximum slope and deflection. Calculate maximum slope and deflection by using Morse theorem. So take EI equal to, so EI value is in the problem, that is EI flexural rigidity is in 3600 kilonewton into meter square. So there is no need to conversion these units into Newton into mm. Why? Because here units are in kilonewton per meter, so the length in meter. So here also units are in kilonewton into meter, in the combination of kilonewton into meter. So the next the diagram for the above problem is a simply supported beam. Simply supported beam is nothing but a beam having two supports at its ends. Okay, so the span length is 4 meters. Next, carries a UDL. UDL is nothing but uniformly distributed load of 10 kilonewton per meter over the entire span. So over the entire span is nothing but over the entire span. So this UDL acts entire span. So that is entire span equal to 4 meters. So this UDL is nothing but 10 kilonewton per meter, which is in the problem. So for this beam, simply supported beam carrying UDL entire span, this support is denoted as A, this support is denoted as B. Assume as A, assume as B. So the reaction at A equal to RA, the reaction at B equal to RB. And next we are going to draw for this diagram we need a BMD diagram. For the BMD diagram we need a reference lines at A and B, and this can be divided into two parts. That is, this span length is divided into two parts, that is 2 meters and 2 meters. 2 meters here and 2 meters here. Okay, here also you can draw a reference line. So this is the baseline for BMD diagram. Okay, here for the maximum deflection and maximum bending moment, so for this diagram the bending shape is looks like this. The bending shape is like this. So the maximum deflection occurs at C point, that is middle portion of the beam. Why? Because this is a symmetrically loaded beam. This symmetrically loaded beam is nothing but here reaction is WL by 2, here reaction is WL by 2. So WL by 2 is 40 by 2 20 and WL by 2 20. So total loads are 40. Why? Because the total loads equal to formula is W into L. Why? Because here acts as a UDL. So UDL total formula is force into distance. So force equal to 10 and distance equal to 4. So the total loads is acting on this beam is 40 kilonewtons. Not kilonewton into meter, 40 kilonewton. Why? Because these 10 kilonewton per meter and these 4 meters is in meter. So meter cancel. So remaining units is kilonewtons. Okay. So for this particular beam, so this is a symmetrically loaded beam. For this symmetrically loaded beam, the maximum bending moment occurs at a middle portion. So the maximum bending moment occurs here only. So here this point is denoted as a C, assume as a C. So For the bending moment diagram, you required a movement set A, and movement set B, and movement set C. So we all know that movements at supports equal to 0. Movements at supports equal to 0. We all know that movements at supports equal to 0. Here supports is equal to MA and MB equal to 0 for the particular beam. Moments at supports equal to 0. Simply supports is equal to, for the simply supported beam, moments at supports maximum is 0. And minimum here acts moments is 0 and maximum deflection occurs at a middle portion for simply supported beam, for all simply supported beams. Okay, here also you can assume as a same diagram, that is maximum deflection occurs at a middle portion only, so you all know that is bending moment formulas, maximum bending moment formulas, that 4 cases, nothing but maximum bending moment occurs at C. Maximum bending moment occurs at C. So this maximum bending moment occurs at C. So you all know that maximum bending moment formula for simply supported beam carrying UDL entire span, that is maximum bending moment formula for the case of a simply supported beam, SSC beam carrying UDL entire span. So the moment, this is the maximum bending moment denoted letter at here C, where why here put a C. So the maximum bending moment occurs at C point, so that's why here you can write MC. So MC formula is WL square by 8. Okay, this is a maximum bending moment formula for the simply supported beam carrying UDL entire span. Okay, maximum bending formula. So these maximum bending moment formula, substituting the above values, W equal to 10 and L equal to 4 square by 8. Okay, you can simplify these equation, you can get 20 kilonewton into meter. So movement units is 20 kilonewton into meter, and you all know the maximum bending moment formula is WL square by 8 from the 4 cases. That is, first case is cantilever beam subjected to point load at free end, cantilever beam subjected to UDL at entire span, and simply supported beam carrying point load at center, and simply supported beam carrying UDL entire span. So this is a simply supported beam carrying UDL entire span. So the maximum bending moment formula is WL square by 8. And next through these values, that is MA equal to 0, MB equal to 0, and MC equal to 20 kilonewton into meter, plus 20 kilonewton into meter, not minus 20 kilonewton into meter. So the minus sign, the deflection is downwards, and plus sign represents deflection is upwards. Upwards is nothing but above portion of the baseline, and downwards nothing but below portion of the baseline. Here MA equal to 0, and MA equal to 0, here MA equal to 0, and next here on beam acting UDL entire span. So UDL in the form of a parabolic shape, and here MA equal to 0. So from 0, and next point is C. So C is nothing but 20 kilonewton into meter, plus 20 kilonewton into meter. So thus 20 is nothing but parabolic shape, 20 from 0 to 20, increasing value 0 to 20, from 0 to 20, and next to MB equal to 0. So this is the value MB. So this is fall down into 0 in the form of a parabolic shape. So here value is 20 kilonewton into meter. Okay, this is the A1, and this is the C2, and this is the C1, and this is the B1. You can assume this point is A1, this point is C1, and this point is C2, and this point is B1. Okay, here you can saw two parabolic shape lines, two diagrams, building two diagram. This is one diagram, and this is second diagram. So from B1, C1, C2 is first figure, and next to A1, C1, C2 is the second figure. So you can find out the maximum slope and deflection from these two diagrams, any one of these two diagrams, so you cannot find the diagrams for two diagrams with the reference of two diagrams. Why? Because these diagrams are looks like same. Why? These span length are 2 meters, these span length are also 2 meters. So these slope and these deflection are same, and these slope and these deflection are same. Okay, so you can take diagram only single, that is either from left side, either from right side. So I am going to take diagram from left side, that is A1, C1, C2. So area of BMD, bending moment diagram, that is A1, C1, C2. A1, C1, C2. These terms, look after these terms. These terms first, A1, C1, C2 are the diagram. So in the diagram here, base and height, we have a base and height. From these diagram have also base and height, and these from this diagram A1, C1, C2. So the area formula for the parabolic shape is the parabolic shape of the parabolic diagram is nothing but 2 by 3 into base into height. Either if it is looks like a triangle, so the triangle area formula is half into B into H. Okay, but here this diagram looks like a parabolic shape. The parabolic shape area formula is 2 by 3 into base into height. So 2 by 3, base equal to 2 and height equal to 20. So here 2 into 2 4, 4 into 2 8, 80 by 3. Here cancel, both units are both terms are cancelled. 26.67 is the answer. Simplify these term, you can get 26.67 kilonewton into meter square. Why? Because here height equal to kilonewton into meter, here base equal to into meter. So kilonewton into meter, kilonewton into meter square is the units of this area formula. Okay, area of BMD, you can get area of BMD through this formula, 2 by 3 into base into height for these, for only parabolic shape. If you if you saw a parabolic shape in any other problems, you can apply this formula only. Okay, if you saw a triangle in any problem, so you can apply half into B into H for area formulas. But here looks like a parabolic shape, so that's why I use a formula of 2 by 3 into base into height. And next, after getting of area, next you can find the slope. So maximum slope at support A. Maximum slope at support A. Why? Because I take the diagram at left side. Okay, if you take the diagram of right side, first you can get IB, that is slope at B. But I take the diagram on left side, so that's why I get the value. I get the value of slope at A, that is maximum slope, nothing but denoted letter I, slope at A. From Morse theorem 1, the formula of slope is A by EI. A equal to, already you get the A value, that is 26.67 kilonewton into meter square. That is 26.67 into by EI. So EI value is in the problem already, that is 3600 kilonewton into meter square. So this is units is kilonewton into meter square. So 3600 kilonewton into meter square. So the both units are cancelled. Simplify these term, you can get 0.007408. That is there is no units. Kilonewton into meter square are cancelled. So the remaining units for slope is only radians. Okay. So through this formula and through the for the support of A value and next flexural rigidity value, you can get the slope at A. And next, after getting the slope value, you can find the x bar. So x bar is nothing but distance of center of gravity CG, center of gravity, distance of center of gravity of BMD between A1, C1, C2 and from A1 okay. So distance of center of gravity of BMD between A1, C1, C2 and from A1 okay. So this distance is nothing but x bar. So distance of center of gravity of BMD. So I take this left side diagram. So this is the center of gravity point. Distance from center of gravity of BMD. This BMD diagram. This is the center of gravity point. Distance is nothing but from A dash. So this is the A1. So the distance from A1 to the center of gravity is nothing but a x bar. The distance from A1 to the center of gravity. Is nothing but x bar. Here, if you saw a triangle shape, if you saw a triangle figure, so the centroid formula of triangle is 2 by 3 into L1 or 2 by 3 into L or 2 by 3 into L plus L minus L1. But here you saw a parabolic shape. The center of gravity of parabolic shape, nothing but the center of gravity formula is 5 by 16 into L. So here 5 by 16. So L is nothing but 4. Here, so 5 by 4 equal to 1.25 meters. Okay. Why? Because here length in meters. So you can get these x bar in meters only. If you substitute these length in mm, you can get answer in mm. Okay. So for the using of these x bar formula, we are going to find a deflection, maximum deflection. So we already know that maximum deflection occurs at C. Maximum deflection occurs at midspan. That is deflection denoted y at C equal to formula is ax bar by EI. So already you know the value of A by EI, that is 0.007408. Okay. And next to the x bar answer is 1.25. So multiply with these x bar, you can get 0.00926 meters. Why? Because you get units in meters. The x bar here substituted in meters, so you can get answer in meters. So you can also these meters change into mm. So for the change into mm, you can multiply with 10 to the power of 3. So after 10 to the power of 3, you can multiply with after 10 to the power of 3, you can get 9.26 mm. So this is the YC value. Okay. So this is the problem, and for the using of Morse theorem 1 and Morse theorem 2, you can get a slope, maximum slope and deflection. So this is the problem, very very important. Here you know the formula, that is maximum bending moment formula for this case, that is WL square by 8. Okay. So you can able to understand, you can read that 4 formulas, maximum bending moment formulas, that is 4 formulas for 4 cases. WL square by 8, WL by 2, so WL by 4. These are the 4 cases and 4 formulas. Okay. So this is the problem, very very important. This is the YC value, maximum deflection value, and this is the value, maximum slope value. Is in the terms of radians, is in the terms of mm. Okay. Thank you.